Hey guys, Retired at 40 here. I think all of us know that our least favorite thing about the Harvestright is changing the oil. Unfortunately, it does have to happen every time we do a cycle. So I'm going to show you the easiest and quickest way that I have found to do that. Let's get started. So the easiest way to change the oil, I would have a few things on hand. This actually came with the machine. If yours doesn't come with one, I'd probably invest in one. Harvestright sells them. It's an oil filtration kit thing. You can probably also make them yourself if you want. Notice that with the elevated, the unit sitting up higher, this will just slide right under the oil plug hole. So the first thing you need to do is just loosen up this little cap right here. And then pull this brass cap on top. That'll give you some airflow. And the things I like to have on hand when I'm doing the oil is something for the oil to go into, if you need to put it into extra or whatever, if you have to just have some oil that is spilling out or whatever. It's just nice to have the extra one. Something to have the oily things sit on, because it's just like car oil, it kind of makes a mess. And then it's nice to have a funnel, and this funnel fits right into there nice. Like I said earlier, it's kind of hard to get that oil can in there. It's nice just to be able to funnel it into there. So we'll let that drain and then I'll show you the rest. I forgot to mention that you do have to change the oil every single time that you do a batch. And then after 20 batches you will need to do a maintenance, which involves taking this cover off and kind of cleaning the interior parts out. And I'll actually make a separate video on how to do that when I get to 20 batches. Right now I'm about 7 or 8 batches in. So now that that's empty, you can kind of see the different colors before it's filtered and then after. You don't want it to be cloudy, you want it to be somewhat clear. The oil, when you first put it in here, when it's brand new, is clear. Once you do a batch with it, it's a little bit more brown, I guess. That's normal, and you can actually, once the oil is filtered, you can use it over and over again until it gets to the point where it's cloudy and it won't filter anymore. And at some point you do have to replace this filter also, and you'll be able to tell because there will be sediment or whatever in the oil. I'm actually going to, there's 2 batches in here now, so I'm actually going to use some of the oil out of here. That's where this thing comes in handy for me. So close this back up. And then this bottom part screws off. And I like to just set it right in here. And this is the filtered oil. This can just go right back in here. And we're trying to get it to the point where it's at this oil fill level line again. The middle, the oil should be right above that dot in the center. And there it goes. Right above the line. Okay, so once that's done, take your funnel out, put your cap back on. That one's ready for the next batch. Well, there you have it. Pretty quick and painless. I'm going to go filter this oil and get ready for my next batch. Until next time, live life simple, and we'll see you next time.